Grand Rising, beautiful people. Grand afternoon, grand day, good something. Right? Something's good. Something's good somewhere. Something somewhere is good. Oh my goodness gracious. Three of Spades is one of my favorites. I love the Three of Spades energy. I love the Three of Spades energy. You can just create your world, you know. Three of Spades, right? Right. We're waiting for June to come on. Yes. While we get there. How is it going out there in the world? It is, I mean, whew, it has been a morning. I have been so invigorated. So invigorated. The morning has started off with some real. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Savannah, I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been, sweetie? How was that big? Ain't no big little one no more. You got a kid. How is the baby? Well, still your baby, right? Peace, everybody. Peace. Oh man, I love seeing people I haven't seen in a long time. Oh my gosh. June is here. Come on into the stage, Junie.
Greetings.
She's great. Yeah, I remember the journey. This is Tony from Clubhouse. Hey, Tony. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Come on in. I was just doing my vibration therapy and posting on TikTok, and I have to come out of my shell. I have a shell. I know it's hard to believe, but I don't like being seen. Things that I do that when you see me, it's because I've been forced to do it. Especially y'all ain't never see me on Clubhouse, right? I certainly wasn't sitting there with clothes on.
Yep.
I didn't comb my hair. I didn't comb my hair when I got on Clubhouse.
Yeah, people should. They be everywhere, cooking, cleaning, gardening, in front of the TV.
Hey
Mhm.
Myra. Hey everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It has been this three of space energy. I love the three of space energy. It has the nine of hearts in Mercury. This is the day that you plant your wishes. Right? This is the day that you make those wishes and you plant those wishes and you watch them come true. You don't like being seen with you sitting in the sun now. Good luck with that one. Three of space is your Neptune. Yes, come on through, birthday. It's one of my, it is such a fortunate life path. It really is. But when you have a fortunate life path, you got to know how to use it, right? When you got to know how to use these cards. It's not just having conversations about who you don't like and this and no. How are you using the card? You know what I mean? Because there are lots of things that are going on all of the time, but are you able to express that energy? That's a good word, right?
Mhm.
Yep,
Yes.
yep, yep. So let's jump in.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Three of spades, the one who carries the split fire in the mind. And we know why it's a split because it's a three, right? To be born with the three of spades has as the sun is to live with fire divided. This is not a physical burden, not an emotional weight. This is mental fire, the strain of holding multiple truths at once and feeling pulled between them. The three of spades is where the spade journey enters into inner conflict. Ooh, we. Mm-mm-mm. The nature of the three of spades, it carries internal tension, divided attention, mental pressure, the need to reconcile opposing truths, and awareness without resolution. You are often thinking in layers, holding conflicting perspectives, aware of what's wrong, but unsure how to fix it, caught between options and mentally alert. Your son does not ask, what should I do? It asks, how do I hold this without breaking? Wow. How do I hold it without breaking? Now that is good, right? Born into the mental strain. A three of spades life often includes early exposure to stress, being pulled between responsibilities, environments with mixed messages, and feeling responsible for decisions beyond your control, along with having to figure things out too soon. You learn early. Clarity is not always available. The core paradox, your gift is awareness. Your risk is over identification with tension. Because you see multiple sides, you may delay decisions, overthink, carry anxiety, feel responsible for reconciling others, live in mental overload. The danger is not confusion, it is burnout from unresolved strain. The fire in the body, the fire lives in the head, the neck, and the jaw. It shows up as headaches, teeth clenching, racing thoughts, shallow breathing, and difficulty turning the mind off. Your body holds what the mind won't release. The shadow, living in tension. Unintegrated three of spades can look like chronic anxiety, indecision, irritability, hypervigilance, and mental exhaustion. You may feel I can't relax. Sometimes something needs my attention. The gift of integration of opposites. When the three of spades becomes an integrator, you learn not everything needs resolution. Awareness itself is wisdom. Tension can exist without urgency, and you don't have to carry everyone's conflict. You develop mental resilience, the ability to sit with complexity and calm under pressure, along with clarity that arrives through patience. This is advanced mental strength. The sun asks, what happens if you stop trying to resolve everything? The three of spades answers, I discover peace in holding. The embodiment practice, notice one external conflict. Instead of choosing a side, both sides can exist. Breathe deeply, relax the jaw, let the body soften. Integration begins with permission. I do not need to resolve everything. I can hold complexity with calm. My mind is strong enough to rest. The destiny of the three of spades, they become mediators, analysis, strategists, and counselors, and guides through complexity. You help others navigate tension, but only after learning not to drown in it yourself. Wow. Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, I know. I know
Wow.
a three of spades. Like, wow, that explains a lot. That kind
Mm.
of pressure and the responsibility, and it's like they do it. You do it to yourself because you haven't grounded well enough to understand that um, you got to prioritize.
Yeah.
Wow.
And threes literally are when you look at the three, you got one, two, three. So
Hmm.
threes have to rebound. It's like
Hmm.
you can't stay here, you can't stay there. You got to find the middle. So
Hmm.
have to find that bit, that middle, and the three of spades is much more important because they burn.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
they're not, when they're not able to hold, then the burn is on themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why they feel the way that they feel because you're not releasing. Fire
Mm-hmm.
must breathe. So
Mm-hmm.
three of
Mm-hmm.
spades has to have good practices, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Mm-hmm.
gotta let go.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. It's
experience the pressure.
yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Hmm.
Yeah, they have to. And where's the three of spades in the United States? Do. Because
Let's take a look. See, it was their Venus.
it's the United States Venus this year at
Mm-hmm.
69. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Relationships. Well, that speaks a lot to the climate. That speaks
Mm-hmm.
a lot to the climate because people are, wow, that mental pressure. They're not able to, if you can't fall down into the heart and express yourself, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, seeing it on social media where, and this is just for example, that there is a couple that people didn't ever think was gonna ever be in the space of divorce, and they're now divorcing. So something happened, in within that relation. That's just one example. I'm pretty sure that there's others, but that's one that comes to mind, that can be a contributing factor of some of these relationships.
And this is what's so freaking dope, right? Because
Hmm.
the Ten of Diamonds is the Jupiter card, and the Three of Spades is Neptune to the Ten of Diamonds. So think about it. Think about what relationships mean to the Ten of Diamonds. And if you're not able to, if Neptune sometimes makes you delusional. You see things the way you want to see things and not the way they are. So the Three of Spades,
Right.
right? So the Three of Spades being the Venus card this year, people are starting to see things for what they are, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The illusion is no longer, clouding the judgment. And then social media is a prime example of people presenting things to be a certain way when behind the scenes you don't really know within that realm what's happening. And so now the illusion, the mask and things are starting to shift. And so that's why it was so shocking to people who are invested in these relationships that they see on social media.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Because the Three of Spades is telling you that you have to make a stand. You're a spade. You cannot be wishy washy. You have
Hmm.
got to make a stand. So that Three of Spades is, she says, Saturn conjunct Neptune is stripping the illusion. Yeah, Saturn. Yeah, you don't want Saturn and Neptune together. That's just yeah, that's a hard that's a hard transit. So the Three of Spades as the container. High tension holds emotion through thought and value. The Three of Spades in the container of mental pressure. Not confusion, not chaos, tension without collapse. The Three of Spades governs the moment when multiple forces pull at once and fire must stay present without resolving permanently. Where the three appears, something is being held in complexity. The function of the Three of Spades, it governs tension management, mental pressure, complete competing truths, awareness without resolution, and staying present under strain. Without this container, the threes of the other suits fragment, argue, or exhaust themselves. The Three of Hearts, the container for emotional conflict. The Three of Hearts governs emotional tension, heartbeat, divided feelings, and relational strain. With the Three of Spades, they without the Three of Spades, they can be emotionally overwhelmed, impulsive, impulsive emotional decisions, dramatization. Oh my, dramatization of conflict and collapsing under feeling. The Three of Spades gives the Three of Hearts emotional resilience, the ability to feel without flooding and holding grief without being consumed, along with patience with emotional complexity. The Three of Spades teaches the Three of Hearts that feelings multiple that feeling multiple emotions does not require immediate action. Wow. Isn't that,
Mm.
and you know the Three of Hearts is Mercury, that's moving. So
Mm-hmm.
the Three of Spades is saying, yeah, you might want to slow your roll because you
Mm.
know the Three of Hearts wants to experience everything. So sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. I want this relationship, then I don't. So the Three of Spades is saying you don't want to act hastily, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
That gives a whole different perspective to the Three of Hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hmm.
Because you're looking at this, space is the wisdom, it's the health of the situation. So the Three of Hearts is saying, yeah, you may be feeling restless right now emotionally, but
Mm-hmm.
how you need to look at it differently, right? You got to look at it from a different perspective because you could miss opportunities by not staying the course, just wanting to cut and run.
Mm-hmm.
That's delicious.
Wow.
Note to self.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self, right? The Three of Clubs, the container of mental conflict. The Three of Clubs governs mental activity, communication, and ideas in motion. Without the Three of Spades, it's mental scattering, argumentiveness, information overload, and reactive speech. The Three of Spades gives the Three of Clubs a mental containment, clarity under pressure, the ability to listen without reacting, and thought that matures before expression. Hello, somebody. The Three of Spades
Mm.
teaches the Three of Clubs that thinking needs space to integrate. Wow. Now that's an enchilada.
Space. Mm.
Thinking needs space to integrate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Hmm.
Space to integrate. Hmm.
Mhm. The Three of Diamonds, the container for material stress. The Three of Diamonds governs financial pressure, productivity stress, and material anxiety. Without the Three of Spades, it's panic driven decisions, scarcity anxiety, rushing outcomes, and burnout from pressure. The Three of Spades gives the Three of Diamonds calm under financial stress, measured response, patience with growth, and decision making without panic. The Three of Spades teaches the Three of Diamonds that pressure does not require urgency. The shadow, if the Three of Spades is ignored, the Three of Hearts floods emotionally, the Three of Clubs reacts mentally, and the Three of Diamonds panics materially. This is how tension turns into collapse. The Three of Spades in the body, it's in the head, the neck, and the jaw. It governs clenching, racing thoughts, and tension headaches. The body holds what the mind won't pause. The Three of Spades does not resolve tension, it teaches how to hold it without breaking. Wow.
Mm.
Mm,
Mm. Mm.
wow. Hmm.
Oh, we got some comments here. Let's see what we got. As a 10 of diamonds, I've been a bit delulu in my relationships.
Yeah.
Uh, totally different perspective. Okay. Hmm.
Hmm. So What we're looking at is you and threes are ruled by Jupiter, and the three of spades is Saturn Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about a energy that is gonna learn, literally gonna learn because you are Saturn crystallizes Jupiter. So the three of spades needs to learn that quick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's very important to understand that you're not gonna break if if you are in accordance with what you're supposed to be doing, the lessons that you're going to be learning your spade, that's it, point blank. You already came here as an old soul, and
Mm-hmm.
along the way it's just going to get more intensified. So you being able to understand that the things that you are doing, they're going to benefit or not, because Saturn is going to hold you accountable,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that tension that they feel is coming from that accountability, right?
Right, right. And it's them having to hold themselves accountable because, whatever they do, they're going to face the consequences and the repercussions a lot fat quicker because they are in that position where they know better. They're just choosing whatever they're choosing.
Mhm. Yep.
And
Hmm.
I can see that with that nine of hearts, they can have this thing like, oh, I can do what I want. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Because the consequences
You,
of that, yeah.
nope.
Wow.
You can't do what you like. You can do
Mhm.
whatever you like. Oh no, you can't. No,
Oh
you
no,
can't.
you can't. No, you
And
can't. There's a
here's why.
responsibility with that.
And here's why you can't do whatever you like, because you
Mm-hmm.
got karma attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then the nine of hearts is Saturn, Saturn. So out the gate, you came here. And what's their cosmic moon? Their cosmic moon,
Four hearts. Four hearts.
I don't want to say it. I'm not.
Oh, and in the United States, the ace of
Yes,
spades,
what I'm
ace of
saying.
the four
Oh,
hearts. And I'm telling you,
oh my
if
gosh.
you don't fix it,
You don't fix it?
if you don't fix it, I'm just saying,
Wow.
fix it.
The three of
So,
spades is under fire this year.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Fire. Do.
Dun, dun,
Man, they
dun.
are. You talking about your home has a new attitude if you a three of spades?
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah. That's why this. Oh, I know a three of spades. Ooh, they just don't. And the thing sometimes that I found about spades, I don't care. And this is just my experience. This is just what I've observed and what I've experienced with spades. That as much as you try to say what you say to, I know the truth, they have to, the truth has to be revealed. They have to acknowledge it. They have to be willing to see it. But when they don't, it can be destructive for them.
oh yeah, it's gonna be destructive because remember they're the container.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm-hmm.
stress that they're feeling is the cracks. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's a crack in something, and they're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
And this year,
Mm-hmm.
the three of spades is displacing the king of hearts.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And that's why, and with the challenge being the two of clubs, oh my goodness, that explains, oh, those.
Their Neptune card is the seven of spades, and it's their Saturn card this year. Wow.
Mm,
Their faith is being tested in ways that you can't imagine. If you would, and it's the space in the Jack of Spades, so this is an initiation year in the collective. But for individual three of spades, oh yeah. and their the 10 of diamonds is their Venus.
Venus. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they being tested. That's for sure. You better watch what you say. You better watch what you don't want to get no arguments this year. If you a 3 of spades, walk away. Right? Got the 6 of spades in Neptune. Wow. Walk away. Savannah said you can't catch a break. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you being held accountable this year. Well, it's about maturity. The King of Hearts is about maturity. It's like
Mm-hmm.
mature. You gotta mature. It's like you can't be all over the place with your emotions. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta mature.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not hard for a 3 of spades. It's just knowing that taking responsibility for yourself and your actions is what is important. It's like I have to take responsibility. I
Mm-hmm.
might have to eat some humble pie.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's 7 of
Mm-hmm.
spades. That's Saturn. That's your Neptune, the ancestors. One thing for sure is I'm sure you've been dealing with a lot of ancestor veneration this year. This is space in the Jack of Spades. Think about the rituals that you could do with that 7 of spades, this place in the Jack of Spades. The challenging card because it's 7 of clubs. That is magic right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because Saturn is long term. So whatever you're doing now, whatever you're talking about to your ancestors, oh yeah, that is some good stuff right there. Sitting with your ancestors. Mm, wow. Yeah.
As you said that the wind chimes out at our front door started. Oh my gosh, chills. When I tell you, I'm so oof.
Mm-mm.
They be
Yeah.
talking to me.
And they got the 2 of spades displacing them this year.
Mm,
So yeah. Oh, and 10 of hearts is in there. It's displacing the 2 of spades. So they're being pulled upon. It's like social. This is a very social
mm,
time for the 3 of spades. Very
mm,
social time. That, and that 2 of spades, those are those spiritual connections. So the connections that you make this year, they're spiritually grounded.
mm,
Oh, and look at the 4 of hearts is the Neptune. Woo, child. 3 of spades is on fire this year. Wow, and this is space in the 7 of spades. So you got the ancestor, the 4 of hearts, and displacing the ancestor, the 7 of spades.
mm,
Y'all got some good juju going on. This is mean.
mm,
This is and it's my and it's I'm in the life path. So let me go ahead. And the Jack of Spades is sitting there. Oh yeah, this is time. And I was talking to my ancestors today. I was having a whole conversation. So that is
mm,
feeling that energy. I'm so proud of myself because I was talking to them today. I had a whole conversation. Come on through. Wow. Mm.
Yeah, they show Mars in the United States this year.
Yeah, and look at the Joker. I mean, the Jack of Spades. They can be talking
Space
about the Joker. The Jack of Spades.
is your
Yeah.
Uranus in the United States. We're talking about plate 69. If you have not, I do this every day. We're directly looking at this cardology workbook, and we're looking at the United States spread plate 69. As you can see, it's tabbed off. And I can easily reflect and go. And that's what we're looking at right now to understand the energies that are playing out in the United States right now.
Mm-hmm.
It can be found on 11 University, where you will find all of Diamond's books. Cardology workbook is on there, or you can find it on Amazon under the author Nina Dunham is an author. Over 20 something odd books.
Oh, child.
Like, share, subscribe.
She's a published authoress.
Yeah, she is a published author. So yeah, and wow, I see we finna go. Not we, me. I'm finna go down a rabbit hole. I ain't
That's
gonna pull
better
y'all
than it.
into it, but I have this book and I am constantly, I'm telling you, constantly between, the life spread, the United States spread, my yearly, like I'm looking at all of these things to be prepared and have an awareness. And and I was like, why is all this stuff being exposed? It's sitting right here. It's sitting right here in this book. Any questions? You got some more? Or have we reached this portion of this segment? You got more?
I have no more.
Okay. Well, we have reached the portion of our live. This segment is called Q&A. So please type your questions in the chat and we will answer them as it pertains to the cards and the energy, the 3 of spades. Thank you for interacting. How do I find my card for the year? Okay, so your card.
Where? But where she mean it? How you find it? Where? Where you trying to find it at?
When's your birthday?
She said her card for the year. So if she knows her card, right? So what how do you find my card for the year? Yeah, that's very vague. So you don't know what your card is?
Oh, so how old? Okay.
Oh, yeah, she's in the club. So you want to look in the United States spread?
Okay, so she's 30. So if you're 30, she's 1974.
She's 51 or 50. Yeah, she just turned 50 something. And so, yeah, she's 50 something.
So,
but that's not her question. If she's talking about the card of what year, because whatever age she is, that's the plate she's on. So whatever age you are, that's your year. So you're 51, so you're on plate 51. So your 51 is your year, but you're looking for something else. We're looking at the United States spread. So you're on plate 51. Yeah, we're looking at the United States, which is 69. And we can see what's happening with the 3 of spades in the collective. This year, you feeling a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on you. You have a question about your plate? June's ready to go in.
Yeah, on plate 51, you're sitting on plate 51. If you're a 10 of clubs, you're sitting Mercury, Mars.
Displacing
the Queen of Clubs.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, you're supportive, you're displacing the Queen of Clubs. So, that's definitely a lot of intuition, intuitive insights, downloads. You're going to be feeling a lot more. You're going to have a lot of, mental, you're going to have a lot of thoughts to discern and sort through. And in this particular year, your Mercury is the Jack of Hearts. So looking at the path this
wait a minute, before you go any further, look at the challenging karma card.
Oh, the challenging karma card is the 3 of Hearts.
Okay.
So you're gonna be feeling it. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, relationships are gonna be tested this year.
Yeah, that's definitely the challenge this year. And with you, sitting in this plate this year, you're gonna come to a space of looking to discern what's going to be, most supportive for you, and have to, or there's going to be this space for you to, what you know, but there's an intuitive aspect that needs to come into play, because you can be logical about things, but is it lining up with what you're feeling? Is there some sort of opposition? Is there some sort of push and pull that's happening? And I imagine so with that 3 of Hearts. In the In collective, three of spades is my Neptune card. Okay. So yeah, what kind of spiritual effects are you feeling at this time? With it being your Neptune, it could potentially mean that you are in search of or looking to leaning more towards some spiritual things, and you can be in this space because of the Queen of Hearts sitting in the position of Neptune, you can be in this state of being so deep in the rabbit hole, you have to pull yourself out. Because we talked about the three of spades, being the container for these other elements, and you having to choose wisely, find a middle ground, because you don't want to be so deep that you're not able to discern, and choose wisely, and come out of la la land and be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Is 39 a good year? uh 39, it just depends. It depends on what you're looking for in terms, like specifically 39 can, any plate that you're on, there is no good and bad. It is how you navigate that plate with the energies that are playing out. So I'm going to go to plate 39 in the book.
Hmm.
And no matter which card you are, when you have an awareness of what's happening with yourself and possibly the collective, uh, it allows you to be prepared in a way that whatever happens, challenges, lessons, you'll be able to learn from them, move accordingly, or it'll give you some explanations on why certain things is happening. And it's up to you internally to move how you need to move and make better decisions.
Yeah, those are
That
not
makes
good
sense.
questions. Is
Yeah.
43 a good year for 10 of diamonds? We don't answer those kind of questions.
Yeah, it's really,
That's a
it's
whole
so layered.
reading. That's a
Yeah.
reading. That's not a
Yeah.
question. We're going to stick to the energy of the day questions.
Yeah, it's so layered when you start talking about these plates as it pertains to yourself in that year. So whatever year you are, that's the plate that you want. So whatever your card is, you look for that card in that plate and see what your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and so on, those 13 cards for that year is, and that will help you discern how you need to move or what's going to be potentially happening in your environment at that time. So yeah, that's very broad and layered. There's so much to look for. So if you want a reading, yeah, that's how you would get those answers.
Because
And we
there's no
kind of
such
have to.
thing. There's no such thing as a good or a bad. It's how you play your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to play your
Right.
hand.
Right. And I
And
feel
we
that
look at the United States, Fred, because that's going to give you more in depth about what's happening. You're going to find
good.
out how you show up, because we don't necessarily understand our energy is leading. We're all energy. So in the United States, Fred, the energy is being felt from a specific place. And if we don't understand that, we're not showing up to get the best out of it, because where you're sitting at is how you're going to be perceived. You may feel like, well, why are people treating me X, Y, and Z? And when you look on the plate, you get a chance to see why, right?
Okay. Makes sense. All right. This explains the push I feel needing for grant. Okay. I have to be mindful in the middle ground. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the seasons play a part, the energy plays a part, the collective plays a part. I know some of us look at the astrology. It's so layered, and that's when it's important, or if you're looking to get a reading, because it's going to be so specialized and so individual and so customized to you. Yeah. Any other questions? I'm glad it makes sense. Great. And I feel that even more with my personal year. My car's Mars, was it Mars and Pluto? Mars and Pluto/Sun. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Today's the 11th. Oh, okay.
Yes, today is the 11th. And actually, I needed this clarity about the Three of Spades, not even realized Three of Spades in Neptune. Thank you, ladies. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for participating, joining, like, share, subscribe. I know you guys have been here, but thank you so much for participating. And
Yeah,
yeah.
today is the day to make your wish. I'm saying,
Hmm.
anytime the three of spades shows up, I'm making a wish. That nine of hearts and Mercury is very powerful. You have to believe. You got to believe. Every day we want to make sure we're being at our most optimal. That's
Hmm.
something that you work on. But yeah, when you have a nine of hearts, oh yeah. And we're not in heart season, so we're not going to see the nine of hearts again until way into next, you know, in going into the summer. So when the nine of hearts shows up in a spread, we want to say, okay, let's
Hmm.
make a wish, right? That's a wish card, right? So what do you want to wish for today? Wish, 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 right?
Hmm.
What do you want to wish for?
Oh yeah, we don't start seeing the Nine of Hearts until August. I'm just not noticing that.
Yeah,
Wow.
won't come back until the end to the summer, the end of the summer, right?
Hmm.
Yep, after we leave out of space season, you go into heart season,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, and again, the this is the birth chart that is in the book. So this is what we're looking at. Oh, hold on. I probably got to take that off. But this is what we're looking at. This is the birth chart, and it tells us um, the cards for each birthday, and you can see the pattern of when certain cards show up.
How do you make a background?
Oh, when you go into it, you click the arrow, and it'll
The
bring
red
up
arrow?
the arrow next to the the video camera icon. When you pull it up, you should be able to hold on, let me see. I think you can only do it before you get in. I think it's only can be done before you go in. While you're actually on it, I don't think it allows you to change.
Mm-hmm.
But if you oh, never mind. So when you click on the little wheel, click on the settings wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to click visual effects, and then you're going to have options. There might be some default ones there, or you can definitely add your own.
I don't have visual effects.
When you click the wheel, the cog
Mm-hmm.
wheel, click
Mm-hmm.
on the left side. There should be some menu options. There's
It's not
camera.
there. It's not
Okay.
there. It only is doesn't have effects. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Only camera, audio, recording, layout, and guest.
Uh. So
Mm-hmm.
yours do layout and see if it gives you that option.
Nope, it's the same layout that's on the bottom.
Oh. Okay. That's
Mm,
interesting. When you are there in the host. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't back. It just doesn't give you that.
Maybe
Thought
you
I
have.
was gonna learn something new. What is the
Yeah.
planetary ruler of today's card? It is Saturn. The Saturn card. The Saturn card.
Yeah. And the Saturn card is the Queen of Spades in the
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
Saturn card is the Queen of Spades in the life spread. And in the
Mm-mm-mm.
collective, it is the Seven of Spades. So a lot of spade activity
Yep.
when you look at the life spread versus the collective, which is place 69 in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Make a wish today, you say. Yeah, set the intentions.
Make a
Whatever your ritual is.
Yeah, and this year the three of spades is more in touch with higher their higher consciousness and their ancestors. For sure. You got seven of spades and Neptune. You know y'all have dreams that it's like, oh my gosh. So now that's your Saturn. This is space in the Jack of Spades. So I mean this is some power ancestral veneration, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow, this stuff is right on time. Some things that I have set intentions in doing. So yeah, this is perfect time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, really, because if you look at the cards and the energy and where your placement is, that's how you follow the energy.
Mm-hmm. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh my. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the three of spades, and that's in read from my book that will be out prayerfully this week. I knew I knew he was gonna be working on a spade book.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, what do you think about yesterday's book we were reading? How have you been processing it? Because that was
Yeah, still sitting and processing all of that. When it comes to health, I'm all ears because I'm always looking to maximize and having a better quality of life. And this is yet another great tool. Diamond in Book Club has read her
sugar book.
I really just don't like saying it, but what she said, it's got to be something else, but whatever. And
the book
it was
doesn't have an official name yet. It has to
yeah,
get
and
official name.
the name is a work in progress, and it's going to be an amazing read because it's talking about so much, and she just touched, she hasn't even scratched the surface of the whole big picture. And that's the thing about cardiology and how Diamond writes these books, is that it really invokes a lot of thought, and then it's like, just like I'm gonna use the analogy of Jeopardy. You're sitting there and you're waiting to see what the answer is, and you hear this music, and then all of a sudden you hear these coins and this ding 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 ding. That was happening the whole time that she was reading, and as I was feeling it in my body, and it was my mind. And as an ace, air, mental, it's like all of the things started to coming together like a puzzle piece, and some decoding was happening at the same time. So the way we are embodying the energies that we came into experience in is just mind blowing. And the information that was brought forth has brought me so much clarity. And I know how to move, a little bit better, more efficiently, and have a better quality of life. So this book is going to be really, really great. And you only read like maybe how many chapters? It's
10,
a huge,
10,
yeah, up to 10.
10. And it's like
And
30 something.
so many realizations, so many things that like it makes sense now. And it's like, beyond a shadow of a doubt that everything is by design. Everything.
And we can reverse the spells. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I do this. It's about reversing the spell. If you know what the spell that was cast, you now have the tools to reverse it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Wow. And just, diabolical. Diabolical. And it's not until and you're like, what and then you go through these range of emotions like, are you serious right now? And then I got angry, and I was like, you know what, I got the answer now. I got the cheat code. I know what to do now. That's what this book is.
Yeah, because we got to reverse the spell. That I don't do things just because I'm bored. I do things because I want to. I know how they use the cards. Then now I know how to reverse the spell, and I know how to use it exactly the way it's intended to be used. It's like they distort it.
This is our technology. This
Mm-hmm.
is our technology, and the
Mm-hmm.
more people that have access to this, the easier it is to combat some of these things, and we remain sovereign in the process because we're not controlled. We're deconstructing a lot of this
Mm-hmm.
control and programming that has occurred just by understanding ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know for me, it was not my intention to be out and be in this space to express any of this, to teach any of this, to even do any readings. I was trying to figure out me because I was going through what they call whatever the dark night, whatever that was, where a spiritual whatever, questioning, and just like, what is my purpose here? Because I was going through a lot, and this was years ago, not even knowing that a lot of these things had a name to it. I was intuitively and instinctually doing these things, like setting intentions and writing in my journal and all of those things. And so when you're looking at your plate, your life path, and you're understanding yourself, and then when you start to look at the people around you, how you show up, how they show up with you, how they provoke you to go this way or go that way, it's an energy. And I have learned to not take anything personal. It is an energy that's presenting itself for me to do something, learn something, move differently, all those things. And with reading the book, and she only read 10 chapters, and I'm still getting downloads from all of this stuff and things, clarity and aha moments and all of those things that you get when the answers are presented to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Answers to things I didn't even know I needed.
I'm telling you, isn't that the most dopest of them all? That we
Yeah.
don't even know that we need it, and it shows up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because you certainly, and they say this all the time, you don't know what you don't know, and then when something presents itself, an energy presents itself, a situation, a circumstance, you're like, oh, that's what that is. Oh, I'm supposed to do something. Oh, this is a lesson. Everything is a lesson.
Yeah, to remain solvent. That's the key. That's the key. And we have been stripped of our identity. Now we can reclaim it, right? Now we can
Mm-hmm.
reclaim our identity, our indigenous. We are indigenous. We are indigenous, right? We are indigenous. She said, I didn't even know I needed this information about the three of spades today.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the energy of the
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
right? Always
Yeah.
on time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
always on time.
What did they say? Seek and you shall find. And then sometimes you didn't even know. You can think about, because I know for me, I was looking for some that this was the thing that I needed. So yeah. What happened?
He just bought my ice cream maker.
Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Your whole thing just.
I stopped moving.
No, something shifted and I didn't know what it was. That's why, because I thought something was wrong. I misread that. No, it's fine.
I saw him coming up on the porch with that big old box, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, today is Sunday." They said it was coming today.
And Danielle, and LOL, I kind of turn my nose up at the three of spades energy because it can be so out of balance. Right on time. Yeah. I have a better understanding of a three of spades that's in my experience right now. And it's like, I'm definitely.
Oh yeah, the three of spades gets a lot of hate.
That
card gets a lot of hate. Mm-hmm.
I would say, and of course it's going to come from a biased space for me because it wasn't a very pleasant experience or exchange. But now I can give that person grace and not be, I guess, biased or judgmental because they're going through a lot. And I already knew that as a healthcare professional. And someone that dealt in all areas, social work, mental, psych, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, now I have a better understanding how to have a more pleasant exchange with that person, I say. They do, and exactly, I give them space as well. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about this. And I do, and of course, I'm I'm human like everybody else. I have to constantly course correct myself and say it's not the person, it's the energy. I have to do it all the time. And what is it teaching me? What am I learning from this? And some of these things is, everything is so, I see everything, maybe being a life path 6 is having me see things as such a karmic thing. And then, I look at law and all of that, and I am able to move better.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Ooh, so it is now the end of our live here, unless you have some additional things you want to talk about. There aren't any other questions. We've shed a lot in this short time.
Yes, well, sign up for the class next Saturday. Next Saturday, we have our astrology and cardiology integration class. Learning astrology has been, for me, I listen to people in cardiology speak as though cardiology and astrology aren't the same. So we're having a class to bridge it, to start learning how to bridge it. So you can sign up on Levin University. It's only $49. It's 3 hours. And this is going to be a part 1 session of the introduction, and then we'll be going into the grand solar squares. But yeah, it's going to be very informative because it makes sense in my head. What is the Earth X card? It's my sun card today. I don't know. Where you get that from?
Oh, transformation card.
Oh, the Earth card, your transformation card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell when people are, looking at cardiology from different places that they're talking about a transformation card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And what's my card for today? I go over to my trusty planner. My planner is on sale. Get your planner on my website. This is the yearly planner, and it's on my website. And this is a planner journal. So you're going to be doing lots of journaling. So today, shoot, I'm a 4 hearts on the 3 of spades. That's so disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
Let me see what mine is today.
You saw it on the Crest Maximus? Okay, yeah.
She said Earth card. Oh, yeah, she did say, okay, yeah, she does. Yeah, today I'm a 5 of hearts.
Today I'm a 4 hearts on 3 of spades.
Tomorrow I'll be a 3 of spades. I get a taste on a 2 of spade day.
Isn't that crazy?
2 of spades is my moon card this week. Oh yeah, I see it now because I'm on Aquarius. It's, I sometimes if I'm not keeping up and doing my journal, I will go and use her app. I don't call it cheating. I call it effectively using the tools that are afforded me. And this is Aquarius Maximus' mom, so I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. I'm gonna use every tool. I got almost all of her books.
Use them all.
Use them all. Use them all. They're here for us.
I'm a 4 hearts. Today's my Uranus. So, I'm a 4 of hearts. I'm a 4 hearts today, and it's a 3 of spades. So that's the cosmic moon. Oh my goodness. It's going to be an interesting day. It has been interesting for sure. Mm-hmm. And today in my planner, today, day 11, practice your inner yes and your sacred no. Oh my goodness. My inner yes is I am enough. And my sacred no is that I will not settle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will not settle. June didn't get her planner yet.
I didn't.
She's over here all the time.
It's in my cart. Because
but why is it here?
I know. I'll be wanting to support and make sure the numbers.
I know, but you can pick it up from here. Okay. If you go to Levin University, I ain't got to mail it out.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll do that. Well, last time, we ain't gonna even get into that because last time I tried to do that, you said that was too much. I said, okay, fine.
I don't even know what you was talking about. That would have to be last year then, right?
I don't even remember.
It
I know
wasn't
I
this
don't.
planner.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I'll be over there sometime this week.
Yeah, I gotta go outside because I gotta go outside. I have to clean up out there. It is haunting me.
Yeah.
I'm being haunted.
Oh yeah, and get
Haunted.
the and get the machine too. Today we are celebrating my parents 20th 21st anniversary, 20 or 21. We have rescheduled this dinner so many times, so now it's lunch. We're leaving at 2.
Oh, okay. So y'all going out to eat. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they want to take them out. My brother's coming to pick them up, and I will be
So
following
where you
along.
going?
They have not said.
Oh,
We
okay.
still don't know. They picking the plate. My
Oh,
parent,
okay.
my father, as long as he can get fish, he good. I said I don't care. It doesn't matter. Us whatever they want, and they're talking about some place in Fayetteville. So I don't know. I'll know when my brother gets here. He's a last minute kind of person. Him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Alrighty. Alrighty, good people. We will see you tomorrow on the Two of Spades. Have a great day out there.
Have a
Don't forget
great
to make
one.
your
Thank
wish.
you.
Make your wish.
Appreciate you guys.
Make a